Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still in a sideways range on the daily, so the structure on the daily chart is unchanged. But what is really interesting at the moment is that on the smaller time frames, we're now in a key support area. So I'm watching for a support reaction possibly today, as we already highlighted yesterday, but so far, other than a slowing down of the downtrend or the downside momentum, we can't yet see a proper reversal attempt for Bitcoin. So we're going to talk about that on the smaller time frame. Looking here at the bigger picture, the idea is still that this is a fourth wave, which might have bottomed on the 5th of August. It really depends on whether the support level on the daily chart, on the 1 hour chart is holding or not. And we're going to talk about it then. But overall, as long as we're holding the Monday low, it is valid to assume that the fourth wave bottomed here on the 5th of August, and so last Monday, and that a fifth wave to the upside is unfolding to 90 to 100k. But it requires more evidence because the yellow scenario, that's short-term bearish here also on the daily, allows for a larger, more complex wave 4 correction. In this scenario, we only have just topped possibly, or maybe even get one more high, but we might have topped in a B wave within this wave 4. And it would get a very protracted, very extended wave 4 correction. That one more low will not be good for altcoins. I talked in our membership live stream yesterday a lot about what I would do if we break below that Monday low. It just has to do with risk management and reducing some exposure, but nothing emotional, no panic decisions. You'd never want to be in a position where you have to panic sell. The thing is, if the price breaks below that 49k level here, it just opens the door to 43k. It opens the door to a test of the 50% retracement here on the daily. That is quite a lot, and it definitely will make the entire situation in the crypto sector less clear. More uncertainty will come in, and especially for the altcoins, I think it wouldn't be good. But for now, that level is holding. And again, I will not I'm not gonna be like I'm gonna sell all BTC. No, but it's all about, I think, reducing some exposure, bringing Bitcoin down to comfortable long-term levels, and then once we're finding a base again, then maybe starting to accumulate and getting back in when there are more bullish signals. At the moment, there is, however, a reversal signal here, possible reversal attempt at least, that we can see in more detail on the smaller time frame. Also, I haven't prepared this, but Bitcoin has entered the extreme fear stage again. Extreme fear, all right? And we had it here as well before we had that significant rally. So just saying, extreme fear in a bullish market can be a signal that the market is preparing to turn around to the upside. Of course, I don't use that indicator a lot because it is flawed for various reasons, but just want to mention it because extreme fear in a bullish market can be a good signal. Now, are we still in a bullish market or not? That's the other signal, and that's why I said in yesterday's live stream, definitely Monday's drop has been a warning. Okay, and I think it is worth to be on the side of caution, not bearish yet, but on the side of caution. So let's go and take a look at the smaller time frame. Here you can see the structure in more detail from the Monday low, and as explained in yesterday's last update as well, we've got the white wave count, which is the bullish one, but it's, let's say, only a diagonal pattern, so it is not clearly directly bullish. A lot of these diagonal patterns failed in this bullish cycle, and there is a clear support level that will keep this wave count alive in white, and there is a clear invalidation point. So support is not invalidation. A break below 56,287, which is the lower boundary of the orange support area, will make a drop to 43k more likely, and it will be further confirmed with a break below 54,600. Those are the two levels. Can Bitcoin still turn around even if we break below those levels? Yeah, but it will require a new setup. It will be, again, if it can't rally from here, it already failed an impulse, so it could be a diagonal still. But anything below that, yeah, it will just be extremely difficult to track. So that means we have a wave 1, we have a wave 2, which was shallow. That was a bit of a warning, so I can only highlight that. When we have a rally and we have a very shallow wave 2, just be aware, you know, things could change because it's not reliable. But then the rally here was a 3-wave move, so it has to be an A wave. The pullback is a B wave. And I'm watching for a C wave rally potentially. If it happens, it should happen from here before breaking and sustaining below 56,287. So let's zoom in a bit. The wave count to the downside is technically full. We have an A, B, C structure. The C wave reached targets as well. And now the price is trying to form a low. So this is obviously always a process. So can I tell you it's going to happen or not? No. But it's time to be watching, time to be on alert as the new week is starting, because there could be a C wave rally from here. At the moment, there's nothing that tells me that the market has started a reversal already. But what we can identify is, for example, on the 1-hour chart, that the chart is reducing downside momentum here, but we haven't got a bullish cross yet on the 60-minute. So that's missing. The market is avoiding that right now. And we have bullish divergence on the RSI. So that could be an indication that we're preparing for a reversal, but the price always needs to confirm that. So I would like to see, at the very least, a break above the wave 4 high here at around 59,360, 370 as a first proper reversal signal. At the moment, all we're doing is dancing on that 61.8 retracement, but there has been a reaction to that golden ratio level. So that's what I'm watching. There's no sign of a reversal, as I said, but you know, downside momentum is slowing down. You can see that. And once we break to the upside, that could be, I mean, talking about that wave 4 high, that could be an indication we're starting the next move up. But really what is needed is a 1-2 setup in wave C. So the wave C would be a 1-2 structure, like a 5-wave move. And the 1-2 setup would be a first signal. So 5 waves up in wave 1. Unfortunately, this here is all too small to really interpret anything like about what it is, right? So for now, I think the trend is still down. I think it's very important to acknowledge that the trend is still down. We're still forming lower lows and lower highs. So don't get too excited yet. But this is where I'd be expecting a reversal if this white wave count is unfolding. So I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.